Hello, good morning, good evening. Welcome back to Jason's General Store. Today we're doing a best of one Crimson Vow draft. And we opened a Parasitic Grasp. And we opened a Child of the Pack. I think I'm going to go with the Grasp. I like the removal. I also really like Child of the Pack, but I'm happy to take the removal and try to get into black. Alright. Card's fine. I've never actually played with it. We also have a Wolf Strike, Scattered Thoughts, Stitched Assistant, Riptide Gargantuan. Just seems really hard to make this work. So between the Wolf Strike or the Riptide Gargantuan, and I'm actually gonna go with the Riptide. I found this card to be pretty good when it works, so let's rock it. Give it a try. Alright, Ballista Watcher. It's quite good. We could also take the Werewolf here for mana fixing. But I think Ballista is just too good to pass. So let's take that. Dying to Serve is okay. Pretty good with blood tokens, but we don't have any yet. I think Thirst of Discovery is quite good. So I'm going to take that and just kind of stay open and see where we end up. There's also like a Ragged Recluse, but I'm going to take the Thirst. It's a really good card, worth taking. And then we get a Lunar Rejection, which is also quite good. But we could just take a Desperate Farmer here, which plays pretty well with our Riptide and Parasitic Grasp. Lunar Rejection is solid, but... and maybe a Signal even? It is pretty late for that to get passed to us already. So I think I'm actually going to take it. Edgar's Awakening, chill. Yeah, it's between Edgar's Awakening and chill here. Chill's quite good. And blue-black is the zombie archetype. So I guess I'm going to take the chill here, even though I do like Edgar's Awakening. We don't have a lot of creatures yet, so... let's take the chill. Alright, Archghoul is good. If we do end up in the zombie blue-black archetype, then this is really good in the deck. So I'm happy to take this, although I could take a Cradle or a Syncopate as well. But I'm willing to take the risk here to try to, in hopes to get into this deck. So now it's between Stitched Assistant or a second Riptide. I think the Stitched Assistant makes sense. It's the lower end of the curve and draws us a card. Happy with the Scab now. I think we can take a Blood Fountain. And Skywarp Scab or Monstrosity. I think it's the Monstrosity. We had a game in our last draft where this card just beat us with its unblockable ability, so if we don't have any other big playables, then this one's going to be okay. And we haven't seen any reds, so it doesn't look like we're going to be playing with the Ballista. And generally not a lot of removal, but we do have some good bounce spells and chill card draw, so we're in a good place. Good pack one. Alright, and Tumor is pretty much exactly what we need. It's a zombie. And plays well with certain Disturb cards, so it's usually good having one depending on what deck archetype you're in, but we look like we're headed in that direction, so we'll see. Okay, we open a Cultivator Colossus, which is pretty solid, but Biolume Egg is exactly what we want for this deck, so happy to take that. I'd also like the Undying Malice and happy if it comes in the wheel. Scattered Thoughts could be a good pickup. Edgar's Awakening. Even Grizzly Ritual would be okay. But yeah, Egg's great. We have a bunch of exploiters. We can bring back our Parasitic Grasp with the Scab. Looking pretty good. And we didn't pass any blue cards to the left, so I imagine we're going to see some decent blue spells coming this way, but we'll see. Skull Scab would be a sweet pickup for us. Okay. Binding Geist. Infestation Expert is a solid playable as well, but I think we're going to take the Cobbled Lancer here because it exiles something from the grave, activating our Dreadlight monstrosity. So those work pretty well together. It's also a 3/3 for 1 if you have a creature in the graveyard. Alright, Screaming Swarm's a decent top end card. And there's really nothing else we want. I guess potentially Ragged Recluse, but we could end up seeing that in a wheel. So let's take the Screaming Swarm here. We do need some lower end creatures. I'm actually going to take the Recluse. Screaming Swarm is solid, but because we need like 2 drops, 1 drops, wow, another Brine Comber? It's pretty crazy. So Persistent Petitioner works well with all our exploit stuff. We could take another Scab, even a Syncopate. I suppose we need more, potentially need more exploit. So let's take the Scab, and hopefully we wheel the Petitioner, we'll see. Rot Tide, Grizzly Ritual. I think here I'm going to take the Grizzly Ritual just in case we don't see any more removal. Witness the Future. It's okay. But I think we just take the Chill. Throng, Spirit. We haven't seen any other Throngs, but I guess it's good if we even if we pick up 1 or 2 more. It works really well with our exploit stuff, so I think that in that case the Throng does work quite well. Happy with the Cradle. Edgar's Awakening is fine. And Binding Geist. Spirit. So we didn't see any of the cards we were looking for on the wheel, but that's okay. We still did pretty well in this pack. We could really use some more removal though, like a Bleed Dry. God, this pack is not great for us. But Desperate Farmer's a okay pickup. So we could take a Throng, or we could take a Siphon Essence. We have a fair amount of instants, so I actually think that the Essence makes sense here. I'd really like the Throng. Potentially even another Rot Tide wouldn't be bad, but let's take the Essence. Thirst or Mind Ghoul? What do we splash for the Aruth? Aruth is so good. But we're going to take another Thirst. Thirst is a great card, so let's roll with that. And could take a Retrieval. Don't have any yet. Even a Fear. Do have a Lunar Rejection already. This card's just kind of whatever. Guess we'll take a Retrieval. Seems fine. And now I'll take the Ghoul here. Another Entomber. A lot of Wandering Minds going around. Oh, Socialite. Yeah, sure. Take the Socialite. Another Socialite. Suppose the second Socialite doesn't hurt. Blood Fountain, Dread Monstrosity, Entomber. Entomber creates value. I'm just gonna take the rare. It's a hasty decision there. So not a lot of removal in this deck, sadly. But some counters, some interaction. We're not in the worst position. We don't have very many creatures in the lower end. Let's see if we wheel that Throng. I think it should be either this pack or the next one. Wedding Invitation. Cradle. Another Dreadlight Monstrosity. And no Throng. Someone took all the Throngs. So we're up a few cards here. We need to make some cuts. Hold on. I guess we can cut the Throng for the Steel Clad. It's a larger body on the lower end. And then how many creatures do we have? 16. We have some interaction, Cradle. Let's see now. Oh. See, we don't have a lot of ways to make use of the exploit, which kind of sucks. Skull Scab can bring back like Parasitic Grasp or Grizzly Ritual. This activates our Dreadlight Monstrosity. Egg is one of the ways that we make use of it. And how many zombies do we have? 8 zombies. So we have some things to exploit. Socialite. Blood Fountain. Not convinced we need Edgar's Awakening. It's just like not enough bombs that we're getting back. Although I guess it does return a card to our hand. Could cut the Blood Fountain over that. It's kind of just like a better version of the Blood Fountain. We do have synergy with the Socialite, but don't think we really need that extra synergy, maybe? I don't know. Oh. Guess we can cut a Geist. I think we can cut one Scab, since we don't have a lot of instants and removals. So even Socialite feels a little awkward for our deck. Maybe we cut one Socialite. Feels weird to cut a Socialite, but because it's a pretty powerful card, but yeah, maybe that's not the cut. Let's say Retrieval maybe? Mm-hmm. Let's say one Socialite and a land. It puts us at 15 and 9. I think we can go 9 and 7. 14 and 10 creatures. Oh. But I guess we want to be hitting all our lands. Maybe we keep just 9 and 8. Cut a Geist. Deck seems good. Now we don't really have a reason to discard a creature card. Maybe we just cut... No, I think this is fine. Again, I don't know about cutting a Socialite though. Are you relying too heavily on the Dreadlight Monstrosity maybe? Like maybe we cut the Monstrosity and the Lancer and add a Socialite and Sky Scab for the air? Kind of like that better. I do like Monstrosity, but we don't have a lot of ways to deal with flyers. So I think that's the way to do it. I think that's the play. Say go. I'd rate this on the lower end of the exploit deck curve. I don't think it's like super good, but it's definitely still playable. The lack of a removal is a pretty big issue. So let's keep this hand. Minister. Play our regular Recluse. Sure. Shoot. Alright, well let's just play our Archghoul out. And next turn we'll try to hit their Purifier. See if they play something. Socialite. It's a pretty good target too. Sure. Alright, let's swing in our ghoul. And I think think them just being able to draw cards is more of an issue than the Socialite, so I'm gonna hit the Purifier. Sure, we take 5, go down to 18. Oh, they didn't. Okay, they didn't sack it, so never mind. And the Ancestor. Sure. Let's play Pulse Cab. Just gonna take the 6. Nice. Thirst. And we get our own Socialite. Discard an island. Play the Spirit out. And we flip our Witch. So happy to double block the Socialite this time. Sure. Yep. Let's see if we get a zombie. Nice. Worked well for us. Oh, we never got that that skeleton. It's a little bit unfortunate. Nice. Have enough for both. I think we'll just play our Socialite for now. And we can discard a swamp. Sure. They're gonna gain a life. Oh. Let's let them attack. Now we'll discard a swamp. Alright. Let's Rot Tide. Sacrifice a ghoul. They're gonna choose Drogskull, I imagine. Or their flyer. Okay, fair enough. Do we want to swing? I don't think so. So I think we want like a Lunar Rejection or something to tap down. I'm surprised they exploit the flyer with the considering they could put the Drogskull onto it, but fair enough. They draw 2. Yeah, we'll double block. I'm fine with that trade. So I'm actually gonna get the parasitic grass back. And if they try to play the Kinley Ancestor on anything, I can just kill. Sure. Alright, they're gonna discard a card. Draw a card. Play Doom to center. Play a land. Sure. I've seen a fair amount of lands. 12. Yep. Take 2. Alright. 13 lands now out of 17. Take 2 again. Sure. Try to grasp it. Hopefully they don't have Adamant Will. Stitched Assistant. It's fine. Grizzly Ritual, okay. Oh, come on. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 3 lands left, really. Redonkulous. Blood Fountain would be nice. Okay, take 2. Anything other than the land would be good. Literally anything. Alright. Take 4. Oh, come on. Well, that's flooding out for you. Take 2. Alright, GG's. Stupid. Arian's got us. You know what that means? Cut a land. It's the only way to fix the problem. Boom. Actually, let's go 9 and 7. Actually. Yeah, 8 and 7. 8 and 8. I think I want the monstrosity and the lancer. Just cut a socialite. Say go. Guess this is fine. Snarling wolf. So we can let them pump. Sure. We'll just Lunar Rejection, draw a card. And play our Entomber. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. So let's Stitched Assistant here. Nice. Gnarly Wolf. Apprentice Sharpshooter. Play our Lancer for now. And then we can chill. There's Snarling Wolf. Sure. Let's chill their wolf now. Take 1. And play Skyward Scab. And swing for 2 or 3, sorry. There you go. Millipede. One. Player Desperate Farmer. So they can make it a 5/5. Double block their wolf. Sure. Ragged Recluse. Just gonna swing in. Counter. So we could take 5, 7, 9. I think the right thing to do be 6, 9, 11, 12. I guess we just take the damage. No blocks. Let's play our Biolume Egg. Scry. Grasp is good. I think we just kill their wolf now. Yeah. Oh no. Darn. So let's mine ghoul. Nice. Grateful villager. Oh no. We shouldn't have. Darn it. Crap. Total misplay. Reckless impulse. Take a double land. Take 5. And it's not bad. Monstrosity. Double block again. Yep. Just take the 1. Okay. Ah, we misplayed so hard. We definitely could have won that one. Gah. Kick myself. Blah. Alright, well, let's not do that again. I think we kind of went tunnel vision on during our draft. And could have done things a little differently and probably been in a different archetype. I'm not sure what made us want to stay in this, but I don't think it was the right choice. We saw some good things like Twin Blade Geists and a lot of white removal. Probably should have been even white black. Blood Fountain. And Tumor. All right. Swing for 1. Okay, Mariner, okay. Play Socialite. Yep. Oh, server crash again. Okay, my turn. So let's play this. And swing for 5. Now we can gargantuan, exploiting entomber. Grizzly ritual, okay. Let's play our arch ghoul. Swing for 3. And then we'll exploit it to itself. Causing them to discard or exile a card. They discard. Draw. Play a knife. Play our desperate farmer. Ragged recluse. And swing for 6. Okay, opponent concedes. And we can move to game 4. Alright, game 4. Hand is fine. We'll wait for our... I think we'll wait to play our ghoul out. Suppose we don't have to wait now. Let's just play our ghoul. That way we can block them. Don't allow them to draw a card. I suspect a counter. So we'll just say go. Alright. Definitely a counter. So, same thing. Tap down their throng. Draw a card. Potentially bait out their counter. Perfect, perfect. So let's play our egg. And do we need a counter? Suppose it's not the worst thing to have. Okay. Let's play our repository scab. Sure. Now we can play our cobbled lancer. Take 2. All right. Stitched assistant on our egg. And probably don't need the Entomber. Regular Recluse is fine. We'll swing 3. They get another Throng potentially, yep. Yep, that's pretty solid. Swing for 2. Let's thirst here. And we must discard 2 cards. Safety. And Essence. We can tap down their Scab. And swing the board. Took it all. Radiant Grace. Sure. They're gonna swing 2, 4. Guess they're just giving us the game, or do they have like a board wipe or something? Binding Geist. Okay. So let's Grizzly Ritual the Geist. And swing the board. Sack 2 islands. And that should be game. Okay, hands all right. Lead with an island, follow with a swamp. Play our Entomber. Oh, follow with another island, I guess. Play our Desperate Farmer. Swing for 1. Steel Clad, yep. So let's play our Socialite. I'm gonna say go. Potentially holding up a counter. And swinging. And play our egg. Sure. I guess the Skull Scab might have been a better... Skyward Scab might have been a better target. Or spell to play there, but I think it's okay. Yeah, let's play our Ragged Recluse. And swing our Socialite. We'll get their Spirit out of the way. And transform our Farmer. Stitched Assistant, okay. Now we'll play our Skyward Scab. Skywarp Scab. Draw a card. Play a land. Guess for now we can just say go. Flip our... Our Skulker. We'll play our Archghoul. Think for 2. And I'm gonna Thirst now. Repository Scab. Okay. I think I'll just swing for 2. And let's scab our Entomber. Probably just chill. And we'll say go. Flourishing Hunter, yep. Pretty good. Let's tap down their Gutter Skulker. And we can Grizzly Ritual. Pretty happy just to swing the board. Sure. Nice. Dreadlight Monstrosity is solid. Okay, they're going to discard a card and draw a card. Wolf Strike our Repository Scab, okay. Sure. Now let's discard our Spirit. Draw a card. We got Dreadlight. And I guess we just kill them on board, right? Okay, GG's. We ping them for that 1 life. Just to top it off. Alright, well, got 3 wins now. We misplayed that 1 game, so we could have been at 4, but at least we made a bit of a comeback so far. And let's move to game 4. Or, I guess it would be like match 7. Alright, this hand's alright. Oop. I land. Dragon Recluse. Sure. Alright, I think we'll just play Art School, so if they swing in, we can block, potentially reveal a card. Riff Rider. Holy cow. Alright, block. Okay, we'll play our egg. Perfect. Take 2. Now we'll play our Socialite. Tornado Braids our Socialite, sure. Now we can play our Skywarp Scab and exile these. Nice, Resistance Squad. Make it a land. Block. And we can play Entomber. And we'll hold up our Siphon Essence. Yeah, we'll hold up our Siphon Essence. Come on, internet.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.